Hey everyone, this is Peter 24/7 from Project Ghost with another WarDragons diary. So I'm going to make it quick today. I'm still on my break as it is PvP weekend. So the new trading post is out for today. We're going to take a look at that. Then we're going to talk a little bit about an update that Pocket Gems has decided to give. So first looking at where we stand. Right now, we're in 7th. Once again, we're not really pushing this event, so it's casual, so not bad. We're good. We can afford to lose it. We have the rank points, so it'll be okay. Really impressive how much these teams are doing. Our team is, I guess everyone's on vacation, but we'll see how the weekend goes. We're still going to be pushing to the 82,000, the final team prize, but it might take a little bit of time for us to get there. I'm sure some of the other teams looking at their scores that they are already there. So anyways, trading post. So today they got timers, 15 12-hour timers for 200 sigils. They got wood, elemental embers, rubies, and runes. Chisels, sorry. So the only thing out of all of these that I think is worth getting is actually, so that would mean 1,000 sigils for 5,000 rubies, and in the, I wonder, on average, let's say in these super sigil chests, on average you get 250 times 10, that's 2,500 sigils. So actually, I'm actually going to buy these diamonds and buy super sigil chests with them, and hopefully I will get more sigils than I got. So actually, let's take a look. So remember 24922. I'm going to buy these as well because I don't need these black orbs, but I do like my elemental embers. Never have too many of those. So rubies, 1,000. I'm going to buy all 10 of these, so 10,000. And it's going to cost me 2,000 sigils. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so let's see how we do with these super sigil chests. So first I'll open up these. 1, 2, yay, healing potion. Okay, wish me luck. I'm going to open up 2 sets and we'll see what I get. Boing. Okay, so 700, 800, 1,075, 1,075, and 1,075, 1,075, 1,100, 400, 600, 800. Wow, I exactly broke even. So 10,000. I bought 10,000 diamonds for 2,000 sigils, and I got exactly 2,000 sigils in return. So it's basically an exchange. So now we know for next time. So here we go. I'll just open up the extra one. Yay! Yeah, so let's see where we are. Okay, so basically I'm done right now with the event. I still do have to do Center Island, as I'm sure most of our team does, but I'm going to do that on a later date. I want to talk a little bit about an update that's coming in Atlas. So Pocket Gems has announced that along with they're going to make a few changes. So first of all, as we all know, they had the fighting event that started in Atlas. So getting rid of the Primarch event, they have the glory event. So as you get glory, you get points. And what they're going to do is they're going to start rotating it, where Monday we will have at event end, the PvP end, the glory event will start. And then every 2 weeks, they will rotate in one of the minor Atlas events. What I mean by minor is a Primarch event or the gear event. So Monday we will have the glory event. The week after that, we'll have the gear event to level up the gear. The week after that, we'll have the glory event. Then the week after that, the Primarch event. Then the glory event. Then the gear event. So it's going to be once a month you'll have opportunity to level up the gear, and once a month to level up your Primarchs. Now, like the feeding event, everybody always waits for those events and they don't really do anything outside of those. So there will be people waiting. There will be people not waiting. I myself, if I want to level up gear, I continue to level it up regardless. But in with this edition, they did expand the glory event. So before it got capped off of how many prize tiers there would be, they're actually increasing that to 630. So it's going to be increased from 450 to 630. I'm hoping that they are going to be adding specific tiers of additional prizes and not just spreading it out and making it the same amount of more effort for the same amount of prizes. So we'll all see how that turns out. We will not know until it gets closer to the day. But another big change that they made is with regards to the Seizure. So I'm actually going to open up the Primarch tree and let's look at the Seizure. So I do have a tutorial video about the Seizure you can check out. Until now, in that video, I make it very clear and I show an example of it, but this debuff ability. So this debuff will, on your forts, if you look at a castle, let's look at one castle here. If you look at the castle, it says Fort Combat Bonus. So the Fort Combat Bonus, that means anybody in the castle owner's TA will get, their Primarchs on the castle will get an additional 60 attack and an additional 60 defense. Now, the debuff on the Seizure, by the way, this combat bonus from the fort is 20 points per level. So on a level 3, level 4, level 5 castle, as the fort is bigger, the combat bonus will be bigger as well. So Seizures play a very big role. So a Seizure here. So the debuff, until now, you needed 20,000 troops, at least 20,000 troops on your Seizure for the debuff ability to take place. If you had 19,999, it would not debuff the castle. But now, with the new update that Pocket Gems is going to be implementing, you're going to be able to bring your Seizure with one troop on it, park it on the castle, and still debuff that castle. So it's going to make it very easy, or a lot easier, to snipe with a Seizure, or even bring a Seizure and park it on a castle so you snipe with different Primarchs. So we're going to see a lot of that for people who want to level up their Trapper, for people who want to level up their Taunter. And until now, you wouldn't necessarily hit a Destroyer with your Taunter, or you wouldn't necessarily hit much anything else with your Trapper because the attack is so low. But if you have enough people in your group with a Seizure on that castle, debuffing the castle and the Primarchs on it, you'll be able to attack with different Primarchs to so you can utilize different Primarchs. So this actually takes the defensive advantage that a defender would have, the defensive advantage that someone protecting a castle would have, and it gives that advantage to the attacker. They can bring in, 200 Siegers with one troop on it. They're losing nothing. They park it on the castle, and they can bring in a different Primarch. They'll be losing less troops attacking with different Primarchs, or they can bring in a Primarch with a stronger defense and attack you losing less. So it's going to be interesting to see what people do to adapt to this, or how people use it or take advantage of it. It will be interesting to see. I think we'll start seeing Siegers a lot more. I think the reason that they did decide to do this is because Siegers have, other than hitting trappers, when you're hitting trappers, they've kind of lost the whole point of using them. They're less applicable than the destroyers, because in a big battle you risk being hit, and since the defense is so low, they get cleared so quickly. Destroyers, if you get attacked, it's still a good ratio because it's evened off. You have a smaller attack, but the defense isn't that low either. So you can take a hit and it won't be as devastating. If you get hit on a Sieger, you can be attacked by a Trapper and you'll still lose 10 times. You'll lose significantly more than is killed off. So it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. There's a lot of things that I've brought up recently. One of the things with attacking Primarchs or parking Primarchs to stop castles from being able to do their functions, I'm very strongly against anything less than 500 troops. I think that's just stupid. And I would actually like to see not being able to attack unless there's X amount of troops on your Primarchs. These small sniping games are just so annoying, and it's one of the things that I think is killing the game. There's a lot of things that is killing the game. Don't get me wrong, our team snipes the crap out of some teams, but I don't think that... I honestly enjoy the big raids a lot more than the profusive poking. So anyways, that's basically what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to get back to my vacation. I've got till Monday to rest and relax. I picked up some beer and I picked up a bottle of whiskey, and I'm just going to sit down on the couch, watch Netflix, do Guardians when they come up, and build troops and drink. So it may be difficult to get a hold of me, but I will do these videos as a trading post comes up. So I hope you enjoy them. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to talk about or further indulge in, please post it in the comments and I'll be sure to bring it up at a future date. And thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye for now.